Have you ever noticed how some people carry the past everywhere they go? Not in their hands, not in a bag, but in their minds. A painful memory, a mistake, a disappointment, a regret, and without realizing it, they let it shape every decision they make. This is the story of a man who learned one of life's most important lessons, the lesson of letting go. Every morning, a man walked through the same park on his way to work. One day, he noticed an old bench near a quiet pond. The bench looked ordinary, but there was something unusual about it. An elderly man sat there every day, staring at the water. Curious, the man finally approached him. "Why do you sit here every day?" he asked. The old man smiled. "Because this pond reminds me of my life." The younger man looked confused. The old man picked up a dry leaf from the ground and dropped it into the water. The leaf floated away with the current. "Do you see that leaf?" he asked. "Yes." "That leaf understands something most people don't." The younger man waited. The old man continued. "It lets the water carry it. It doesn't fight. It doesn't hold on." Then he sighed. "For many years I did the opposite." The younger man sat beside him. The old man stared at the pond. "When I was younger, I held on to everything. I held on to people who left. I held on to mistakes I couldn't change. I held on to anger toward people who had already forgotten me. Every night I replayed old memories. I thought holding on would protect me, but all it did was keep me trapped." The younger man listened carefully. The old man pointed at the pond again. "One day I realized something. The people who hurt me had moved on. The mistakes were already in the past, but I was still carrying them. It was like dragging a heavy chain that nobody else could see." The younger man lowered his head because he knew exactly what the old man meant. He too was holding on to words someone had said years ago, holding on to failures, holding on to regrets. The old man smiled gently. "Letting go isn't saying what happened was okay. It's accepting that you can't change yesterday. It's choosing not to give the past control over today." The wind moved across the pond. Another leaf fell into the water, and once again it drifted away. For the first time, the younger man understood. Sometimes the hardest thing to release is the very thing that's holding us back. That day, he left the park feeling lighter, not because his problems disappeared, but because he stopped carrying them everywhere he went. And maybe that's the lesson we all need. The past has already taken enough from us. We don't need to keep giving it our future. If this story touched your heart, remember, some things are not meant to be carried forever. Sometimes the most powerful step forward begins with letting go. Letting go is difficult because we become attached to memories, mistakes, and expectations. But growth begins when we stop trying to change the past and start focusing on the present. What you release today creates space for the life you deserve tomorrow. If you enjoyed this story and learned something valuable from it, please subscribe to the channel and join us for more life-changing stories every week.